Welcome back to the channel. In today's session, we are diving into one of the most important topics in SAP material management and FICO integration, that is tax determination in purchase orders. Whether you are a beginner exploring SAP S for HANA or a consultant looking into sharpen your FICO knowledge, understanding how SAP determines the tax code in a purchase order is crucial. Every time you create a PO, whether it's for material services or imports, SAP automatically derive a tax rate behind the scenes. These tax rates or codes directly impact your input tax postings, your GRIR entries, and your financial statements. So getting it right is very essential. In this video, we will break down the complete flow in a simple and practical way. We will check how SAP reads material tax indicators, how the pricing procedure or tax procedure influence the calculations, where configuration meets master data, and in this whole video you will see step by step exactly how the system determines tax codes in a real time. So be with me till end of this video. You will understand the full logic and be able to troubleshoot tax issues with confidence. Here I am trying to show you a PO number. Here it is, you can see. If you go to ME23 and transaction, you will see your PO number, your supplier details, and when it was documented, created. These are the material number detail. And if you click to condition type, you will see some condition type here where some tax rates is maintained with some condition values, right? If you click condition records here, you will see that you will find some variable key for this condition type, right? On basis of which some values are maintained. It says 19% tax rates here, right? And if you do further, you try to analyze the pricing for this material, you will find out some procedure here, yeah, which is called also calculation schema or pricing procedure, under which lot of condition types you will see, and you will find that for that input tax condition type is ZSTE, and for which you will see kind of access sequence you will see here, and you will find that among these 5 access sequence, for one access sequence some condition record is fine, right? So what does all it means, how they are determined, yeah, we will see in this video together. So now let's come to first and foremost, let us start with the configuration of the pricing procedure determination in SAP. For that you have to go to SPRO implementation guide, uh, and there you will find in the material management, under material management node you will have purchasing, and under that if you drill down you will find conditions, and the condition you will find one node which is called define price determination process. And the highlighted ones here, which are these are kind of main settings which you have to do to set up the pricing procedure, yeah. So we will go one by one on each of these steps or nodes, right? So first we will try to capture access sequence. Okay, this is very important because access sequence is where we define search strategy with the help of which our system, SAP system, searches for valid condition records for certain condition types, right? And these search order should go from special conditions records to general condition records, right? Let's say we have this one access sequence we created ZSTE, and when we try to create accesses sequence for them, yeah, access how this condition record should be read, yeah. So we create our access sequences, let's say with the condition tables here. This is our first sequence, yeah. Then the second, third, fourth, fifth, like this we have created sequences. These are our line numbers, and why we create like this? Because we want the system should work through the condition tables when searching for particular condition records, and we try to give special conditions at first, then general. Yeah, like this is very special. If it fails, then this should be picked, and as general condition we keep at the last, right, in the access sequence. This is how it is done. Okay, then if you try to, let's say I clicked on this access sequence 3 here with the condition table is at 0, right? I try to see what fields are maintained, are available for this condition table. Okay, I will show you how condition tables are also maintained later, but you can check the fields which are coming up. Yeah, so these are the fields which are available for this condition table here, and if we have some values here in this condition, we can maintain values for this field in our condition records when we are creating condition records using this condition table, and then it will helps to determine the tax rates, right, or condition type value, condition value, right. So we will see it in detail, but yeah, first understand that okay, we create one access sequence, okay, and which these 3 steps we need to do. Okay, we have something called condition tables which we should create earlier, yeah, but then we maintain condition record in them. Okay, this is one thing. So now one access sequence done, the next step was our condition types. So we will see what condition types are. Okay, so these are the condition types which we maintain, and these condition types actually used to represent pricing elements, okay, such as like prices, discounts, surcharges, taxes, or delivery costs in the SAP system. Okay, see, every condition types represent something. Okay, either it's be price, it will be discount, like that, and these condition types actually are stored in our condition records. Okay, we will see how they are maintained, but let's see, this is one condition type DST. We will drill down how they are maintained or configured in the system. We try to maintain is like condition type this, then the access sequence which we have created earlier DST, then we try to give the control detail about this condition type, like it will be a taxes, the condition type will be in percentage, category will be tax, like that information we give. Once this is done, we come to calculation schema. Okay, this is very important. After we maintain our condition access sequence and condition types, we come and we define our calculation schema. So under calculation schema, we use these condition types which we have created, right, as a step. We put them in the step, like in a sequence. Okay, so that SAP automatically can determine like price, taxes, freights, and discounts for a purchase order, right. So we have several steps defined as per condition, with the help of condition types. In each step we define some condition type there, and these condition types, these steps are used by system to arrive at the final price. So let's say in our case we have defined one schema or pricing procedure, uh, which we have seen already when we were analyzing our purchase order. It was ZDMKS1. So we'll check how this is defined in the system. We will find out that somewhere around 35 condition types steps are there with different condition types. Important one for us to notice is our input tax condition type is also there, right. So under this pricing procedure, all condition types are maintained, including our tax condition type. So now what we have our access sequence created, we have our condition types created, and now we are going for we have our calculation schema also, or we can say pricing procedure also created, right. And I hope you understand that calculation schema or pricing procedure are the steps that system follows to calculate prices, taxes, rates, and discounts. Okay, now what we will try to do, now we'll try to create calculation schema done. Now we try to create a schema group. Okay, and what does schema group do? Actually, schema group allow us to group together our purchasing organizations that uses calculation schema, or also we can group together our vendors, okay, with the calculation schema or pricing procedures. Let's see how we do. Let's say first part is like schema group for vendors, right? So these we created some schema group for vendors, and we put some description here, right? Just for initial uh, definition purpose. Then we created some schema group for purchase org, which are like YPG and ZPG or something like this. Now, so now here we are trying to assign schema group to our purchase organization. So for us, the purchase organization was 9101. So we have assigned our schema group as YP01, which we defined earlier. Now when we go ahead, so now all after all those steps, we define how these schemas should be determined, right? Or how the pricing procedure should be determined. Okay, this is what we do after this thing. Okay, all those previous steps which we done, right? So now we can define how this pricing procedure should be determined for our standard purchase orders, or for the stock transfer orders, or for in the case of determination of market prices, right? So we'll go one by one here. Let's say first case of standard purchase orders. Here we say that if our purchase schema group for purchase org is YP01, and there is no vendor schema group there, right? Then our pricing procedure should be ZDMKS1. Okay, in the case of stock transfer order, if our schema group for purchase order is YP01, means like if our purchase order is 9101, then schema group will be YP01. And if the document type is ZUB, okay, and let's say our supplier site is something 9102, then our pricing procedure should be ZDMZ UB. Okay, so this is for stock transport order. We are saying this should be our pricing procedure or calculation schema in that case. Okay, other name for calculation is pricing procedure also. Then third scenario of market price, like if you want to maintain it, or if you don't, it all depends on scenarios, business requirement and all, right? But these all options are available to us. Then this done, now comes the main part, how to maintain our condition tables. Yeah, if the thing is like this, like condition tables are something which we maintain, sometimes they are already available also and we maintain also, right? So let's see how we maintain condition tables. This is there that we can only maintain conditions for a new condition table in the condition record if condition table is used in an access sequence, right? So that's why access sequence is very important. And what we do in condition tables we specify the combination of fields for which we are going to create our condition records, right? With help of this we can make prices, discounts and surcharges, okay, dependent on almost all the fields in a purchasing document. Okay, because let's say we have different scenarios, yeah, as per the fields available in purchasing document. So if you want to do if you want to play around, yeah, with if this is the purchase, or this is the vendor, or this is material going from this, or this is the material, right, under which group it comes around, whether material is for uh, if you want, right, some condition sequence that okay, we want to check material is liable for taxes or not, what is the destination country for the material or for this purchase order, like that. So all those purchasing document field we can use in our condition tables, we can maintain them here, which later on we can use for creation of condition records, right? See, so if you go like 880 was our table, yeah, which we are using in our case here. So I'm showing you that okay, we have this field catalog which is coming from these structures, which are KOMG, KOMK, KOMP. We can and we can name our condition tables in this range. If you're not naming, then whatever automatically assigned from the consecutive number which is available here, right? And if in a scenario where there are fields already available but sometimes some fields are not available and you want to add them, right, then of course you can use this feature of SAP, which is to extend field catalog for condition tables also. Yeah, so here we use it to extend it, and you see here we are adding our one, these custom four fields here. Okay, these four custom fields we have added here, right? So this is how we can extend our field catalog for condition tables if you need more fields. Okay, now moving ahead, we will now talk about how the tax indicators are set up, right? Now we have talked earlier, we have already talked about all the how we are maintaining conditions, types, condition access sequences, how we are maintaining condition tables, how we are defining our pricing determination, pricing procedure determination on what fields. Okay, after that, the next topic comes taxes. Okay, indicators, setting up the tax indicators for articles or for the plant, for the account assignments things. This is also very important, right? To tell whether this article, what article is a tax relevant or not. We set up some tax indicators here. Okay, let's see what are they. So for articles, we say, okay, fine. If for the particular articles, if destination countries are any of them, then then there are three scenarios. Okay, either the article can be 0% tax liable, or it can be 100% tax liable, or maybe 50% tax liable. Okay, depends on. So we are maintaining some tax indicators for the article as per the country, destination countries. Okay, then of course for the plants also, like for the plants from where we are receiving, yeah. But if we are seeing for destination country for this plant, if the whether it will be exempted from tax if what material which you are receiving in this plant, okay, or whether it will be taxable. Okay, we have all scenarios here also. Then of course for account assignment, all categories also we can pick where we want to exempt or make it taxable as per destination countries. Then after that, we assign these tax indicators to our sites or plants. Let's say these are our plants, yeah. So 9101 ID is 1, it means it is taxable. Okay, so it means whatever material coming in, it will be taxed, right, in this plant. And of course for account assignment categories, if that is also required, you can put okay for what you want to do, whether you want to keep it taxable or how you want to keep it for that material, right? When we get PO, we know that we have these kind of account assignment categories, right? So that also you can define, or maybe in your condition records you can maintain these values if needed, right? After that, we go to materials and we classify the material whether it should be taxable or not, right? We do the tax classification of the material here. um, for let's say in case of this material, it is 1, which means it's fully taxable, right? So we do the tax classification here again. So after all this customization thing done, we have our material master done. Now we come at the final steps and very important, which is to create condition records. Okay, so these are the transaction codes which you can use for creation of the condition records. MEK1 is for condition, MEK2 for change the condition records, MEK3 for display of the display. Now when we go to creation of this, it will ask for to enter the condition type for which you want to maintain your condition record. When you enter condition type, you will see there is a key combination coming up for as per the access sequence, and it will and then here from here you can choose for which access sequence, or which is like this the second sequence, and it is always attached to a condition table, right? So you can decide for which condition table you want to maintain what value, and when you click on that, as per your uh, condition tables, whatever field we have selected, we have to maintain value for them, right? So like for this second thing, we have maintained these two fields as a key. So for this key, value will come in, which is obligatory kind of, and then after that all those other tables will come into picture. We can maintain our condition record as per validity also. So we can give what will be our tax indicator for article. If say let's say 0, it means exempted, then no tax rate, and tax code is also V3. We maintain tax code here. Then if we have, let's say it's taxable, right, fully taxable, and plant is also taxable and it is an import material, then we maintain tax rate as 19 and tax code V5, because V5 tax code is 19%, right? It is how it is maintained. Then we have tax exempted. Sorry, if 2 means like this article is half 50% taxable, yeah, like of the value. So like, so it will be like different tax rate will be there, different tax code will be there. So before we maintain with the 7% tax rates. So this is how we maintain our condition records. So now you understand, like, yeah, how we create our pricing procedure, totally whole things, what our steps are there. Then we have the master records and the material master, what we do, and then in the final we maintain our condition records, right? Now when we move ahead, now you can conclude that now you understand, right? If you remember, if you go and check the PO flows, right? For the particular line items or the material, when I clicked on condition records for condition type ZST, we see this variable key. So these are nothing but these are the condition records which are coming in, flowing in. Yeah, these values, for these values, one condition value was maintained for this condition type, which was 19%. Yeah, so this is how it is coming here. So now we know that, okay, for the condition type ZST, if these are the values, then from where this, how this is called, what was the access sequence, yeah, and what was the value maintained in our condition tables 880, yeah, that was the table, and how this rate is coming up here. Okay, so I hope this now it's make you clear how tax rates are calculated or identified or determined in SAP purchase orders, right? So I hope this will help you to clear, have an understanding on SAP PO tax orders. And now I hope it gives you confidence to resolve also tax errors. If you find any in your PO, right, you know, like where what can go wrong, what we have to check, so that we know, okay, fine, this is the thing which we should check. So that if your business people is saying, no, no, this is something wrong coming up, then you can check the settings, okay, with the system, if something need to be changed at the system level as per their understanding. Okay, so I will say now, thank you. Thank you for being there till the end. Yeah, and also I'm thanking you. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. It will help me to understand how are this material helpful to you and where I can improve. Thank you very much.